Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We are right at 2 o'clock, so we will get started. Can everyone see the presentation on my screen? All right, amazing. And we will get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the TrueNorth Award webinar. My name is Morgan Halverson, and I'm the Executive Assistant here at the Competency and Credentialing Institute, and I'll be your TrueNorth liaison. We are about 1 week away from the application cycle opening on June 1st, so very exciting times. First, I just want to thank you so much for being here. CCI has been providing this award since 2013. Please feel free to check out the TrueNorth page on the CCI website for the list of past winners and some descriptions of what their facilities have been doing. This award is very important to CCI and for facilities who play a role in professionalizing the work of perioperative nurses. These facilities understand and show that perioperative nursing takes additional knowledge, training, and skills beyond what is learned through educational programs. Today, my objective is to provide an overview of the TrueNorth Award, along with explaining the components and the scoring. So first off, just a couple of housekeeping details. This webinar will be recorded and will be shared on the TrueNorth webpage. So please feel free to check it out in about a week or so if you need a little refresher of today's webinar. There is a Q&A feature or a chat feature, so please feel free to put any questions that you may have, and I will answer them as they arise. And then if you do have any questions after the webinar, please feel free to email me at executive@cc-institute.org, and I would be happy to assist you with any questions that you may have throughout your application process. So just to provide a brief overview, the purpose of the TrueNorth Award is to recognize facilities that use certification as a True North or the guiding light, encouraging and supporting perioperative nurses to be lifelong learners, advocates for patient safety, and high quality care. We here at CCI believe that certification serves as a compass, showing commitment to better patient outcomes and supporting nurses to be masters in their specialty. So the eligibility for the TrueNorth Award is any healthcare organization that certifies or employs certified perioperative nurses. Some examples of these organizations could include, but are not limited to, hospitals, health systems, surgical services departments, ambulatory surgery centers, or units or divisions of a larger organization. And these are the certified nurses that either hold the CNOR, CSSM, CNAMB, CFPN, or the CNSCP. Please note that previous TrueNorth winners are not eligible to apply for a period of 2 years. So the winners from 2023 and 2024 are not eligible to apply for the 2025 award. All applications are blinded for fairness from our committee of the board that reviews and scores all of the applications. So a committee of the board appointed by the president of the board of directors will review and score all applications based on specific criteria. And then also please note that CCI has the sole discretion in distributing these awards, and all submitted applications are property of CCI. All right, so now we'll move into the award components. So there'll be a $1,500 cash award that is to be used to celebrate certified nurses. We have seen in the past that some facilities use this award money for celebrations throughout the year rather than just having just a one-time celebration for their nurses. And then CCI leadership will come to your facility and have a celebration award ceremony where they'll provide you with the recognition plaque. And then our education team will provide a choice of certificate of mastery course that will be delivered virtually to all of your certified nurses at your facility. And then lastly, our marketing team will do a press release and an interview with your facility, also with some other CCI communications like social media posts and things of that sort. All right, so some important dates to remember. Applications open June 1st, so that is just right around the corner, and they will close August 31st of 2025. So you do have 3 months to complete the application. So what I would recommend is when the application cycles opens June 1st, just providing your contact information and just kind of going through the application itself to see what components and what materials that you will need to provide for the application. Also, there is a save and continue feature, so make sure that you utilize that throughout your application process. It will email you a direct link to your application, and that link is live for 30 days. Every time that you click the save and continue, it'll send you a new link to where you left off. So in September and October, all the applications will be scored by our TrueNorth committee of the board. And then by the end of 2025, all applicants will be notified, and then the winner will organize and coordinate attending your facility with CCI leadership. All right, so let's hop into the application itself. The application itself consists mostly of yes/no questions, along with some short answers for each category. We have identified 8 key categories that are essential to evaluating whether a facility truly embodies the qualities of a TrueNorth organization. And each of these categories represent an important aspect of a TrueNorth facility. Based on these 8 categories, you can see that they are all worth different point values. The highest point value is facility support. And some things could include reimbursement for certification or recertification, your staff receiving a pay raise for obtaining certification, and then providing study materials for other nurses to obtain certification. The next category that is highly weighted would be professional engagement. And this could include having a certification coach on staff, previously winning the CNOR Strong, or your certified nurses teaching perioperative courses outside of their normal daily duties. The next 2 are professional activities and certification ratios. Certification ratios, I'll go into this a little bit more on the next slide and show you and tell you how to calculate the certification ratio. And then professional activities, for example, could include publications from your certified nurses, and then also facility support for your staff to attend professional conferences like AORN Expo or Aura Manager. The application itself is worth 81 points. And now I will move into the certification ratios if we don't have any questions. Perfect. Okay, so the certification ratios is A divided by B times 100 is how you'll get your percentage certified. This includes any of your nurses that hold the CNOR, CSSM, CNAMB, CFPN, and CNSCP credentials. They can all be used towards this calculation. So A is the total number of current full-time and permanent part-time perioperative nurses who hold these perioperative certifications. And then you're going to divide it by B, which is the total number of current full-time and permanent part-time perioperative nurses who are eligible. So nurses that are eligible are nurses who have completed orientation and that meet current eligibility requirements. So basically anyone that is eligible for the CFPN certification would be considered eligible in this calculation. I would recommend that in June, get an idea of what your percentage might be, and then kind of figure out what information you may need to gather to make sure that you have an accurate percentage when you do submit your application by the end of August. So the weighted percentages of the application, our evaluation system is weighted to reflect the areas most critical to overall excellence in nursing certification support and recognition. Each category was carefully selected and assigned a percentage based on important standards that are set through certification activities. Even though some of these categories are weighted higher than others, all these categories we feel are important in determining a TrueNorth facility. Nurse recognition, for instance, could be that you have a certified nurses celebrations, that certified nurses are given priority to promotions that arise at the facility. Knowledge and expertise could be evidence of policy development from certified nurses. Otherwise, it could be contributions to improvements in patient outcomes. And then leadership support. This could be demonstrated by encouragement and commitment for nurses at your facility to pursue certification. Again, I would like to recommend that you start your application early and review the questions and components of the application and make sure that you use that save and continue feature throughout the next couple of months. All right, so the scoring criteria. So all of the closed questions, the binary questions, are worth 1 point because they're either yes or no. And then the short answers and the comment questions are worth up to 3 points. The committee that will be reviewing all of the applications will base their scoring based on this criteria. So the 3 criteria are clarity and organization of the response, relevance and completeness, and evidence and support. And I would please note here as well that if a short answer or comment question is left unanswered, it is unfortunately worth 0 points. And the scoring rubric and the criteria are currently on the TrueNorth webpage. So make sure that you review that prior to drafting up your responses to these short answer questions. Okay, and then next steps. I would review the TrueNorth webpage. It's just right under the About Us tab, and then you'll just click on the TrueNorth icon. It will give you all of the information that you would need. There's also the executive email address too that will link you if you do have any questions that do come up while you're completing your application. There is 3 months to complete the application and it closes by August 31st, 2025. So please make sure that you have your application submitted by that date because late submissions will not be accepted. And then I just want to reiterate to make sure that you do use that save and continue feature. It's very helpful, especially, I know that there's a lot of questions and answers that might take some time to develop. So just make sure that you use that and provide yourself plenty of time to complete the application. Lastly, it's always just a nice suggestion just to write your answers on a separate document, just to make sure that you're incorporating everything that you want to prior to copying and pasting the information into the actual application. And then lastly, thank you again for being here. I hope I was able to provide you with some details about the TrueNorth Award and its components and the application itself. Again, my name is Morgan. Please feel free to email me at executive@cc-institute.org if you have any questions. Does anyone have any questions now that I could answer for you?
I have a question. Hello?
Of course.
Hi. Thank you for the presentation, first of all.
Of course.
Yeah. So the application starts in June 1st, right?
Correct.
And then I have until the end of August to complete the application. So for the ratio of the certified nurses in my hospital, will it be better if I just wait until the end of August to calculate the ratio? Because if I submit earlier, like in July, for example, then the ratio might change, right?
Yeah, the ratio might change, especially if you're trying to get more of your nurses certified as well. I would definitely wait, to answer that question last, especially if you have a lot of people that'll be sitting for their exam, over the summer. I think that would definitely be best to do that.
And that number includes like certified nurses, includes like all those, not just this year, but in the past years as well, right?
So it's your current certified nurses. So if you have, 100 that are eligible and only 50 are certified, then your percentage would be, 50% just 50. To do some easy math. So
Okay.
yeah, like I said, yeah, I would definitely recommend to wait to, especially if you have people sitting for the exam, to wait until, you have that final accurate number.
And how many hospitals do you select for this award? Is it just one? For the
There's just one, yep, there's just one TrueNorth winner. We feel like this is a higher tier from CNOR Strong. So we do really truly value this award. So there is only one winner per year. You can apply every year if you wish to, but there is only one winner selected yearly, and then we do have that 2-year eligibility requirement for past winners.
Okay, thank you very much.
Of course. Are there any other questions that I can answer for you all today? And if not, like I said, you can email me at any time. I'm always happy to assist with any questions that you might have or assisting with your certification ratios as well. All right, well, if there's no further questions, again, thank you all so much for being here. And please feel free to reach out. And I look forward to seeing all your applications soon. Have a beautiful day, everybody.